Oh, hi. That was cheesy. I feel like the friendly giant. Welcome to the Weekend Review. I guess we got a few stories here. Let's start with John Daly. John Daly walked off. He was in Australia. Walked off the course after shooting 7 balls in a row in the water, a la Tin Cup. Here's the thing, and then he just walked off. And fortunately, he had his son with him, so he's, like his son isn't behind the 8 ball early, with Long John being his dad. Now John's teaching him really what it means to be a character kind of guy. Anyways, here's the thing about John. He needs to get back. Well, he still is drinking, apparently, by his own admission. But he needs to be fat again. The problem with that is he got his stomach stapled. But I think I did some Googling. I believe it's reversible. So here's the if he was a woman, a semi-famous woman, you can always pose naked in Playboy or Penthouse or something and get $500,000, and you can live for a couple more years in style. And then you'd probably be found, dead under a bridge somewhere. John Daly doesn't, hopefully, have that option. I wouldn't want to see John Daly naked. Although if you also Google it, you can see him mostly naked on the internet. So here's what I think John Daly should do. I think he should get his gastrointestinal surgery. He should get it reversed, get the staples out, get fat again. And he's going to find his golf game again. And here's what you also do is you then sell those staples that the surgeons have removed from his intestines or stomach or however they do that. And then sell those on eBay. Maybe autograph them and then sell those staples on eBay. And then that way he may have a way of making some money. Because he's running out of these endorsements after this thing in Australia now. He, after walking off the course 2 weeks later, there was a big tournament there that he's uninvited to. So he's kind of wearing out his welcome. So I think he's going to have to look for some other ways to generate revenue. And I think selling the staples from inside your stomach might be one of them. All right, changing tacks a little bit now. Speaking of still in the body, Eric Lamaze, the Canadian show jumper, Olympic horse jumper, his steed, his stud, his mount, could I think of more words? His horse, Hickstead, they had just completed a run. And then his horse just had a ruptured aorta and died right there in front of the whole crowd, right there on the field. And the body wasn't even cold yet, literally. And people were emailing messages to the owner of the horse saying, we want the semen of this horse because, the horse is dead, but maybe there's still some warm DNA inside the horse. And they were sending like pre-authorized credit cards in order to just whatever it cost. We want the semen. We want, an offspring of Hickstead. It's a little bit distasteful. I'll tell you what. I think you could get John Daly's semen for quite cheap. In fact, I would venture to guess that, it's probably been given away lots. Speaking of the Olympics, it's kind of an old boys network, the Olympics. The voting is always rigged for the president and all this stuff. Now, let me start with a bit of history. The beach volleyball, the women have to wear those skimpy outfits. That's the rule. The Olympic dress code is they have to wear those skimpy outfits because they want the fans to watch. So, and now there's some talk that at the London Summer Olympics in 2012, women boxers, first-time women boxers are allowed at the Olympics. They're now, some of the old boys in the Olympics, they want the women to wear skirts while they're boxing. I don't know really. Can you sex up women's boxing? Listen, don't get me wrong. I don't want to get in the ring with any of these girls. Sexy? Yeah, maybe not. Maybe not so much. But I'll tell you what gives me an idea. Those women ski jumpers that have been trying to get in the Olympics forever, and they keep coming up against, that glass ceiling, if you will. Now, if they would wear skirts while they ski jumped, maybe that might be a concession that the old boys network at the Olympics might, all right, we really hadn't wanted you guys to do any ski jumping, the women and all that, but if you wear skirts, you're flying up and everyone's underneath you looking, huh? That's something. Maybe we can talk.